Hello.
Hello. Can I call you back in a minute?
What's your name?
Good.
Good?
A little tired. I'm good.
Can you tell us how many episodes are you committed to on the first season?
I'm a season regular, so I'm in the show. So I'm in the show for however many episodes they make this season.
So you're not in a pilot. Can you tell us a little bit about your character?
I'll tell you too much. Play a guy called Simon, and as I'm sure you saw from that tiny little teaser, I mean he's a snappy dresser. He's a cocky guy. He's not scared of anything or anyone, and he's very smart.
Where did you come from?
He comes from England. It's a little island near Europe.
Why did you want to come back and do TV again?
It's just a good project, you know. I mean, I don't make huge distinctions. I don't make huge distinctions between film and TV, you know. I make distinctions between good scripts and bad scripts. He's not allowed to say anything. And if it happens to be a good script, then I find out what medium it is. You know. This was something that was a great pilot. I read it in Hawaii. Just nice to my agent was. There's nothing I can do in this pilot. I don't feel American enough to play one of the American characters. And I'm really not sure what I can do. But I like the script. So we spoke with Goyers and they said, well, why don't we just meet anyone and we'll just see if there's something we can do. I met with David and Jessica, and they essentially just said, what do you want to do next? And I said, if we're talking about something with all freedom, it's important for me to play something different. The last character that I played, which was Charlie and Lost, they sat there and said, you know, we think that we can do that. We think that we can give you the opportunity to have a platform where you can play something entirely different. And the wheels were set in motion, and now we're coming.
And also, fortunately for us, we had planned on, we knew we were going to introduce another series regular or two a few episodes into the show. We had warned ABC that would be part of our budget from the beginning. It was kind of fun because our initial cast list, there's an actor's name and then a number, and there was a slot for, you know, Dom's character and the crew. And he never showed up in the pod, and the crew was always saying, well, who's this person, this person? We always knew we were going to do it. And so we had this plan of this character that we were going to introduce that no one knew about, even ABC really. They knew we were introducing someone, but not the nature of it. And it just perfectly meshed with where Dominic, you know, wanted to go in terms of the future. Just, it was a match made in heaven. Really easy. At least until we start shooting and you're screaming at me.
Have you found more creative freedom working in television?
So far, this show's been a dream. I mean, the show was written... Television scripts aren't normally written on spec, and this one was. So I wrote just with Brandon what I wanted to write, and we filmed the first draft, which never happens ever. And yeah, I mean, I think it is creatively, you know, freeing right now. I mean, one of the things that I've always loved about television as a fan is the ability to tell an epic story, you know, over dozens or hundreds of episodes. And this one was so big, and so I'm just, I'm soaking it up. And we're about 10 scripts in now, and it's just been so much fun kind of figuring all this stuff out. And you know, I've been reading blogs and things about people making assumptions based on trailers that they've seen or even the pilot that they've seen. And, you know, one of the things that's been great is just the speculation is so wrong. It's awesome. And it surprises me really that I read a blog the other day that said, oh, this would work better as a miniseries because they're obviously going to run out of story. And I just thought, are you crazy? Boy, it's a good thing that I'm writing the show and you are. The story potential is insane, and it just gets kind of bigger and bigger and bigger. It gets bigger when Dominic's character enters the fray. It gets exponentially bigger around episode 10 and the season finale. And I'm just really excited about breaking a lot of storytelling conventions. And it's wildly ambitious. It's either going to work or it's not. But it's one thing people will say. It's definitely not like anything that's ever been on TV before, and it's crazy, crazy ambitious.
What support are you getting from ABC in terms of educating the audience about the story?
Well, we're getting enormous support. They already were promoting the show in the 100th episode and the season finale of Lost, even before they picked up officially the show. There's a big machine in work, moving forward, and they're. If the show doesn't work, it won't be because ABC isn't promoting it. They're promoting the hell out of it, and there's already been a lot of stuff out there, and a lot of stuff is going to drop in about the next 3 weeks or so. A lot more is going to start dropping. So I have no complaints about how they're promoting it.
I was kind of distracted when I was up there on stage by some guy telling me that it was time to wrap it up. So when I asked you the question about Lost, I couldn't quite hear your answer. So in terms of the whole issue of you have been in talks about possibly coming back to the show for 6 seasons. Is that anything you could talk about?
One of the main things that I say, and I've said it today quite a lot, is that's the equivalent of asking Barry Finn if he's going to appear in the next one.
Sure. Yes.
I'm a fictional character. I have no control over it. It was a great show and it's something that I really like doing. I think they closed the door well on my character, and I would only come back based on the door opening in a way that complements my character.
Or if we allow you.
Right.
That might be the better question.
If David says okay. So, because we own him now.
Right. There's a few things that they would need to do. Damon and I are still friends. We still hang out. We talk a lot about the romance of the character and the legacy that Charlie's left behind. So, if he were to come back, this would be the final chance. And, I think there's that possibility, but we would still need to jump through a few more hoops.
Any other questions?
May I ask, when you filmed that ABC promo, when you said I was dead, were you already cast on Flash Forward?
Oh yeah. He was. Dom was cast before we shot the pilot.
Right.
He'd been cast for a long time.
Okay.
We were having some real fun.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Lost fans flipped out. It was awesome. So good job, ABC marketing.
So the last trend in television is the different time frame storytelling. We had Lost, Damages. Is it something you wanted to be?
You mean like non-linear storytelling?
Yeah.
I obviously a show like ours, lends itself to that. Even the pilot is non-linear. It starts out and then you flash back, 4 hours earlier. And I think non-linear storytelling is a really exciting, narrative way to tell a story. We did it a lot in Batman Begins, and we'll definitely be doing that in this show. It's just baked into the DNA of the show, which is fun because we can jump forward, jump back, jump all around.
Did you hire Dominic because he has the habit of that from us?
I know what I'm doing.
We hired Dominic because I've been a fan of his work for a long, long time, and quite frankly, when we sat down to talk to him, and he told us what kind of character he was interested in playing, it just perfectly fit with the character that we had already conceived. And I really enjoy, as a filmmaker, sometimes allowing actors to do something different. John Cho gets to do something very different in the show than what he's been known for. Joseph Fiennes does, and I just think that's really exciting and energizing.
Thank you, Dominic.